Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Railfan with me vlog. Today we are once again going back and forth to a race for the main channel. Again, if you didn't see the last one, just like last time, if you're interested in racing, NASCAR specifically, that kind of thing, all levels of NASCAR. We do talk about a little bit of other stuff, but if that's something you're interested in, it will be linked down below in the description. Go give it a look. But on the way, we're going to Duane, Illinois this weekend, staying in Centralia for that race. So, gonna Railfan my way down there, Railfan my way back. I think we're gonna see more this time than what we did going to Springfield, so this will probably be broken up into two vlogs, one on the way down and one on the way back. So, without further ado, let's head for Centralia and let's see what we can get on the way there. And we have found the first train of the day. We're out here just east of Effingham, Illinois. This is CSX train J729. That's it. It's a local, so usually not going to be very big. 729 is a Terre, Haute, Indiana to Effingham turn. They go out here and they serve all the industries on this portion of the St. Louis line. So we're going to go up here and turn around and continue west toward Effingham and then south towards Centralia. We'll see what else we can find out here. So we found another train. Didn't quite get to it in time here. It's Q374. Coming through Effingham here with 3 Union Pacific engines. This is a St. Louis to Avon, Indiana train. Tried to make it in time, just didn't quite make it. This train comes off the UP as an MNLIN from Little Rock, Arkansas, going to Avon just outside of Indianapolis. Pretty big train today, so we're going to continue south on the CN from here, the Canadian National, and see what we can find. There's nothing else really around on CSX. Alright, so one of the neat things about Effingham before we leave town here, besides the fact that there's an Amtrak platform at the diamond where CSX and CN cross, where you can pretty much see everything if you just sit there and hang out, it's not a terrible shot either, is the fact that there's a county road bridge here that goes across the south end of the CN yard. So as we come across here, not a lot to see out here today. We'll loop back around here and I'll show you what it looks like looking south. Alright, so as we climb back up the bridge here, there's a nice open area looking out here to the south. The interchange track there, where you see the covered hoppers, it's the interchange track with the Effingham Railroad. Not a lot down here today though. There's a signal bridge down there in the distance where the yard tracks come back into the main, but that's really about all there is to see down here. So we're going to continue south on the CN. We're going to keep pushing towards Centralia. If we see anything on the CN between here and there, then we'll film it for the vlog. If not, then we'll just hang out in Centralia for the rest of the day. Centralia is a cool place. If you don't know much about it, if you've never been there, we're going to give you the deluxe tour of Centralia. It's a pretty fun place for somewhere that really doesn't have a lot of train traffic. Alright, so we've made a quick stop in Kinmundy, Illinois, where the CN crosses the UP Salem sub, which comes north out of their yard in Salem. Amtrak 392, which is the northbound Illini, which runs in the evenings from Carbondale, Illinois to Chicago. They just left Centralia a couple minutes ago. Kinmundy, I think we're about 10 rail miles north of Centralia. I don't have my timetable handy, but I think it's about 10 miles. So they should be here fairly quickly. So we're going to get them crossing the UP here, and then we're going to take a quick detour down through Salem, since we're basically here at Salem, and that's kind of the natural way to go on main roads between here and Centralia. So we'll swing by the UP yard in Salem, see if anything's happening there, and then continue on to Centralia. While we're waiting, there is a connection track here at Kinmundy that does get used at least 3 times a day. There's a manifest in each direction that runs between Toronto on CN and Little Rock, Arkansas on the UP. They're M398 and M399 on the CN, and on UP they are MTTNL and MNLTT. And then one other train, it is an auto rack from Flat Rock, Michigan, outside Detroit, which goes down to UP's yard in Salem and then gets broken up into other trains. It's M371 on the CN side, and on the UP side, UP calls it ASMSEJ, which doesn't make any sense at all because that technically would mean it runs from Salem to Shreveport, Louisiana, which is what it used to do, but that is what they use for it between Kinmundy and Salem now. So that is your little kind of history lesson here, I guess, for Kinmundy, and we'll see you back in a second when Amtrak gets here. Welcome to the north end of UP's Salem yard. We do have a northbound down there. They were doing some sort of work because they just said they're all put together in the siding and ready to go north. It's UP 4619. I don't know about a symbol just yet. But we're going to go down here. There's a road that parallels right next to the east side of the actual yard itself. So we're going to go down here and hopefully he's not north of that, where that road comes in just yet. Okay, so we've relocated back up here to Tontai Road because do you see what's out the window here? Unfortunately, not gonna be able to shoot it, but holy crap. All right, did not expect that. I believe this is IMX DT, which becomes CSX Q132. Man, did not expect that. All right, well, this day just got a little better, even if I didn't actually get a picture. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I was just figuring, okay, well, because they were just saying 4619. They didn't say Ferromex 4619. I just stayed up here for a shot of that. Well, that's annoying, but yes, I think this is IMX DT, or at this point with the CSX crew on, I think they call it ZSMSEJ. Like, I don't know why, but Salem to St. Elmo, and J means it's got a foreign crew on it, another railroad's crew. So it turns east at St. Elmo, becomes CSX Q132, and then goes to Detroit. So we're gonna head back toward the yard now and see what else we can find. All right, so we made it back here to Salem Yard proper, and we're gonna see what else. Oh, there's another train sitting here on the main. So 2-train day here at Salem, and we're only gonna be here for a few minutes. So it looks like another intermodal. Is kind of what I think I'm seeing back there. I'm not really sure. Yeah, definitely another intermodal. So power's kind of stuck here. Oh, I'll bet this is 132. I'd bet money that this is, well, no, because there's some containers in here that definitely don't show up on 132. Like, we've got some EMPs back here and hub groups, and I don't think I've ever seen a hub group or an EMP on 132. So maybe this is the EG, the IEGYC out of Eagle Pass, Texas to Yard Center in Chicago. I don't know. I'll have to get that traced, and as usual, all the trains we see in this vlog, all the details on them will be down below in the description. So if you're curious what train this is, it will be down there in the description. But I think that'll do it for us here in Salem. So we're going to keep trudging on, and probably see you again when we get to Centralia. Welcome to BNSF's Centralia yard. As you can see, there is a empty coal train there ready to depart southbound. But that seems to be the only thing in the yard at the moment. Actually, I think there was a crew van headed towards it, so that might get out here soon. We might be able to see that rolling here through town. So yeah, BNSF's not super busy in this town, so I mean, It may not be the best power, but I wouldn't mind seeing a BNSF train over here. Alright guys, so got checked into the hotel. We're now hanging out at the Amtrak station for a little while tonight. Not sure how long we're going to hang out here. Just depends what the train traffic's like. I know we got Amtrak coming south, 393, the southbound Illini from Chicago to Carbondale. Other than that, I don't know what else is out here. That BNSF loaded coal train is still up there in the yard. They've been talking for a little bit, so they might pop out and give us something. I don't know if NS is going to run anything, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe completely dead. We may not get anything besides Amtrak, but let's...
Breaking up real bad.
Breaking up real bad. Okay. We may not get anything besides Amtrak. I don't know. But let's find out what we can get.
Alright, we got the IC9612, 9612, and the IC9617, 961. And got one load by 8 engines. 37 and 4, you understand, thank you. I got a 30, 270.8, 271.4.
And a cream and green on the rear. Well, I was hoping the rain would let up enough that we could actually get outside to see this one a little better, but the rain isn't quite cooperating, so we're stuck in the truck again. But this one's fairly special, as you'll see here in a second, as long as there's enough light to see it. I did roll the windows down a little bit so we can at least enjoy the horn as much as possible. Yes, you did see that right. That was IC1005 and IC1024 here on the A407. A407 originates here in Centralia and goes to Kirk Yard in Gary, Indiana, in the east side of the Chicago region. A407, did I say A408? A407 is the northbound. A407 kind of does a lot of the local work out here, as there's not really that many actual locals left. A407 and its southbound counterpart A408 do a lot of that local work now, and are usually pretty big trains, and it looks like this one is no exception. Man, that power, that is good. We've seen some really cool stuff today. For not having seen that many trains, we've seen some cool stuff today. Alright, we got a special treat for you this time around. You see that headlight right there that it doesn't seem to want to focus on at all? What is happening right now? But if it does focus here, we got a special treat for you. The CN is coming over to interchange to the BNSF yard with IC9621, and I think they said they've got IC9561 as well. So this could be a cool one coming around the interchange track now, and they'll come across right here in front of us over into the BN yard and then come back out and go to their own yard.
cars, AMTK 142.7. South end of the yard, I'll be on the bean channel.
Alright guys, so that's the end of day one. Since there was so much stuff that we saw and so much stuff that happened in day one, I'm going to split this vlog into two parts. So day one here will be part one, and then days 2 and 3 will be part 2. Day 2, we went Centralia to Duane for the race and back. Saw a couple of trains in that, and then day 3 is the trip home. Saw a few more trains on that. Yeah, if not, this was going to be like a 35 minute vlog, something like that, and I don't think anybody wanted to sit through that. No matter how entertained you were with this, I don't think you wanted to sit through 35 minutes of this, at least in one sitting. So figured I'd split it up for you, and this was the easiest point to split it up at, to kind of make them as even as possible. Part 2 should be out here within the next couple of days or so. I'm not sure exactly when, but shouldn't be too terribly long after this one. So keep an eye out for that. Hit that big thumbs up button if you like this. It's always appreciated when you do. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a thing. Going forward here from McTrains Productions, we've got more stuff in the works than just Railfan vlogs. I got some cool stuff coming up for you. Make sure you hit that share button, share it with your friends. That way we get the word of McTrains Productions out there, and more people can find this and enjoy the content that we're putting out here on McTrains Productions. But I think that'll do it for right now. See you in a couple of days for part 2 of this Railfan with me vlog. Thanks for going Railfaning with me. Have a good one.